Now that we have these two kind of solidified,
yeah,
let's back it up and figure out how we're gonna display the 2020 sign. That would be cool, but it should be busted, right?
Oh,
It's busted.
absolutely.
So it would be like, guys, I'm just so excited about my new hobby, wood. It's just so cool. I want to do like a hardcore Christmas decoration. And by hardcore, I mean just not a Christmas ornament, like something made out of wood, right? So step one is pet Fluff Fluff. I just felt him. Mr. Fluff Fluff, what's up, buddy? He understands me. Hi, why are you so pretty and cute, huh? Step two, remember we talked about this earlier? Yep, we have to get this down. That piece of wood, it's been sitting up there forever. We used it as like a walkway when we were installing the pool table lights. Longtime viewers will remember we used to have a pool table. A little distraction here. Oh! I love you too. I love you too. Why are you so fuzzy? Look at your tail. Man, happy accident. I'm glad I'm actually laying on the floor. I need to move that bike first. I would have just jumped right in, failed, had to move the ladder. Success! So the Beebs is doing schoolwork inside, so I gotta move outside to respect that. Ooh, that is not cool for exposing. Oh, it's too bright. Really quick, I'm gonna show you guys what I have in mind. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Big old 2x2 maybe. Ground, this is the ground underneath. Man, I've got to start looking through the camera. Sorry, Strider, she's editing. So it's actually going to be like a 3-way sign. So these are gonna be big, chunky, fun, cool, wooden arrows. I don't know what the back is going to look like yet. What's an arrow look like anyway? Like that. The second arrow is gonna be pointing to the right. I'm sure you guys have seen this sign. You're starting to notice what's happening here. So the first one is going to be like Winter Wonderland, something really fun and happy. The other one is gonna be like, I don't know, Elf Workshop, something super campy and cute. And let me explain what I'm gonna do to this bottom one. 2020 has been a weird year. It's been challenging for a lot of people. We've been over it, all of us. As a human race, we are over this year. So what I'm gonna do, I am going to utilize our fire pit. I'm going to make a beautiful arrow, just like the other three. I'm gonna douse it in lighter fluid. I'm gonna set it on fire. I'm gonna hit it with a hammer, and it's gonna be like really festive and red and charred and ashy. I think it's gonna be pretty funny. Hopefully people get it. All right, that might be our guy. So if we start off with like a 6-inch board, 45-degree cut, 45-degree cut, that's easy enough. And then we could do like a really thin cut over here, some triangle. And then after that, it's just a matter of like taking out like a couple of notches right here. And then we mirror it on the other side. Fairly simple arrow. All right, let's get into cutting. Behold the mess I've made. Started with a really long piece. I've just chopped 3 inches off of it, 22-inch signs, three of them. So this is gonna be the split. I wonder if I can use this gnarly piece right here as part of the 2020 side. So this side over, 2020, this side over, other side. Now, the fun part. Oh yeah, that's not a one-handed situation. Man, it was really cold outside. It doesn't feel cold anymore. It feels hot. By the way, before I start sketching this, check out this DIY hat. I got a engraved leather patch on Etsy of like a really simplified IGT logo. Patched it on. I'm so proud of it. Pointed arrow, we're gonna do like 1, 2, 3, 3 inches in, 3 inches in, find the middle point right here, mark it, cut it, and that should be a nice straight line. After that, we will do this piece. I'm just gonna like freehand it. So one of the cool things that I learned last week when I was making those stairs, it's actually really easy to go ahead and make multiples. You just have to measure one and then you use that one as a template. It's amazing. All right, 3 inches. I don't think that's steep enough. I wanna do 4 inches. 4 inches. Now let's find the middle. What is this? 8 inches or so I'll mark 4. Now let's connect these dots and let's see if it's actually too steep. I don't think it's gonna be. It's just gonna be like a really sharp arrow, which is gonna be cool. Dude, yeah, now that it's sketched, look at that. That is a perfect representation of an arrow. I think I'm just gonna put like a notch right there, a notch right there, or do I bring it in an inch? I think it's gonna be a win-win, it doesn't matter. All right, let's do the back and let's start carving this guy out. Totally forgot I bought this thing. So what you're able to do with this thing is you lock this angle in, and then once you sketch it, you just slide it over. That way it matches. So this way, it's all gonna be angled and look cool. All right, do I leave a little gap right here, like right here, or do I make it like really sharp? Oh, just answered my own question. How cool would it be if it was like a sharp line down over like an inch and then intersects right here, then I chop, 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 chop. Oh yeah, it's looking really good. That's not bad, guys. It's not bad at all. Now I have to go in with a handsaw and just trim out the little bits, and that's my template. First arrow done, on to the next. I'm gonna start tracing. Woo-wee. It's been a long couple of hours, but we're all done. I couldn't be prouder. Left arrow, right arrow, left arrow. They're all sanded and very dusty. I need to primer these guys so we can start drying them and get to painting. I think it's like 65 inches tall. I am gonna drill a hole in the bottom of here so we can jam a What are those things called? Rhubarb? That doesn't sound right. That sounds like food. Whatever, you guys know what I'm talking about. New day, it is paint time. Today we're gonna be using this as a base coat. For the text, it looks like 4.5 inches by 16.5. While that dries, we're gonna do some fun stuff. Wide 16.5, and then for height, 4.5. Great! Woo! Santa's Workshop. Now we need to make it to size, and then the fun part is we're gonna find a font, and then what we're gonna do is we're gonna do a carbon transfer, because guys, painting is fun, painting is challenging in a good way, but painting text without any sort of guide is just torture. A Lolita Scorned. Man, that sounds raw. Wait a minute, maybe this is what, my 2020 font. Oh yeah, so on my one, this is gonna be the font that I'm gonna use for the 2020 like chart up sign. How perfect is that? That's gonna be fun to trace. Double feature, these are all free fonts. I just scraped them off the internet. That looks like another 2020 sign. Holly and Berries, that sounds like a legitimate one. Oh my goodness, that is adored. I like the little circles and swirls. Mountains of Christmas. Man, my font stack is gonna be the most festive laptop in like Austin. All right, for this next one, instead of Santa's Workshop, we're gonna do Elf Village. That is super cool. I'm a little intimidated by the lines, those little thin sliver of lines. Now let's print these guys and carbon copy them. I've decided I'm gonna do a stripe polka dots. First, we're going to cover it up with some painter's tape. We're going for exact here, so let me break out the rustiest X-Acto knife on the planet. Guys, everything in the Izzys household is covered in saltwater remnants. Everything. Acrylic paint, true red. Ooh, that is bright.
Let me see. Oh, man, I'm so proud of you. Look, we're both working today. I got mine too.
We're like a GoPro commercial in here, you guys. Do you see the borders? Once I pull it away, it's gonna be like a white border, and then I'm gonna do little polka dots. What's going on here with the streaks? Am I looking at multiple layers?
Yeah, but you're also using this. Listen, go like this, okay? That's what these are for, look. You just have to, you need more. But just splatter it here.
Look, because it wasn't my paint, that's like your art stash.
That's
I know
okay.
that those bottles are really cheap. What, like $1.50 each?
They're like, well, less than that.
Yeah, it's just about the trip.
Look, see the difference?
So much better. Yeah, this is definitely the wrong tool for this job.
You don't use those for that. So look at that.
Yeah, that's definitely
And babe, look,
better.
Save yourself some stuff. Just do it like this. This is what I do outside.
Are you serious right now?
Yeah, because it needs to soak in. So the more that you can get in there, the more it will be thicker. You see how that thicker is?
That's how you do it outside?
Yeah, look at that. Look at how cool it looks.
Great.
All right, have fun.
Thanks. All right, next we're gonna turn our stick into a candy cane. Parents, I have to say, if you're ever feeling like you're not really feeling the Christmas spirit, dude, do some DIY Christmas stuff, because man, I feel like I'm 6 right now. The painter's tape is actually beautiful. Like, I wonder if there's some way that I can freeze this and seal them with like polyurethane or something. Why would I even paint this? It looks like a big ol' Christmas present. Woo, it is time. I've decided to leave this a little washy-washy. I don't mind. I mean, this is gonna be out in the elements. I'm gonna spray it with poly. I think it's just gonna contribute to the awesomeness. Single coat, little wishy-washy paint. Man, that's satisfying. Look at that clean line. All the way, one fell swoop, no tears. Woo! Well, y'all, this is just incredible. So I spoke to Strider about the stripes. She agrees with me. We got to figure out some way to maintain them. It's kind of what we're looking at here. Oh. Guys, I'm proud. I think it's super fun. All from a single strip of like 2x9 wood, measuring for the win. This is a perfect fit, and it's gonna look so good. So this is what I was visualizing, just like that. And then after the fact, after I'm done tracing, stenciling, yada, 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 I'm gonna go and just do like a thin outline of dot, 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 dot. And I think it'll make it look even more festive. Santa's Workshop. Hey, Marcy girl. Hey, baby girl. Etching is done. I just really hope that it actually comes up. Let's see. Now, it doesn't need to be super prominent. I just need it on there a little bit. Just enough that I can kind of see what I'm... Oh my goodness. It is perfect. It's like a perfect little cutout. That's gonna be super easy to trace with white paint. Now, Strider told me not to paint white on dark. I'm hoping it doesn't take too many layers. So, yep, it definitely is gonna require multiple layers. Strider, good call. Thank goodness I didn't listen. I still have a lot of like little swirlies and circles. I kind of started over here, but I need a different brush, so I stopped. However, it looks so good. Let me try to balance it up and walk away. It looks really sharp. Now, polka dots. Beep, beep, beep. So while that paint dries, I have to find out something. This is gonna be for the 2020. Oh, it's burning. Weird. This is gonna take much longer, so I might opt for the fireplace. Just toss it in. This is just one of the weirder things I've done. Look, this is what I want it to look like. Maybe not to this extent, but oh, just charred. However, now that I'm looking at this piece, how on earth am I gonna stencil on it? You know what? Baby steps. One problem at a time. This is gonna be interesting. Let's see what happens. Marcy, stand back. It's going surprisingly well. All right, this should be done drying. Let's see. There we go. We got it. We got it.
I'm so happy about this.
Oh, that makes me happy that you like it,
Babe,
Mama.
I can't believe it. Like, my honey-do list for you is seriously growing.
By the second.
Yeah, like I have so many projects for you that involve wood.
Oh, I know. Hey, me too. Like, this is a thing.
That's so cool. I can't wait to put it out. Although it's like the windiest day ever today. You see that?
Yeah, it's ridiculous outside. By the way, I've decided that my next project
Yes.
is going to be a work table.
Yay! I'm excited for you.
Now that we have these two kind of solidified,
Yeah.
let's back it up and figure out how we're gonna display the 2020 sign. That would be cool, but it should be busted, right?
Oh,
It's busted.
absolutely.
So it would be like,
Yes! Yes!
but how does that read? Does that read good?
Yeah. Well, now that you can see it from a distance, do you like it?
Yeah, I think it looks really good. Yeah.
I think so too. I'm so proud of you. I cannot believe you came up with this and executed it beautifully.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I can't wait. I got a light cord and everything.
Really?
Yeah.
Sweet.
I love it, babe. You did such a good job.
Thank you.
The 2020 cracks me up.
Look, I'm not, like, usually I find fault. Like, oh man, I just wish that I had done different. No, I have fun from start to finish and it was completely fun. I have no regrets.
That's awesome. So look, I think we should start a new series called Tool Time with Eddie.
I think we've already started it on accident
Yeah.
without realizing it. Something
Yeah.
weird happened to my brain during the process of making this
Yeah.
and making that.
Oh, it's finished. Let's go show him real quick.
Yeah. Something weird happened, man. I fell in love with this hobby.
And I can start my list. Woo! It's cold. Oh,
it's
lost
cold.
another one. Babe, you put the things up.
Right? Isn't that cool?
It's so good. And look, you straighten that out. And then we just need to do an overall sanding because, man, we all
only-
get splinters.
There's two things left. I have to sand it down and I also have to add this top piece right here.
Uh-huh.
Because I had to remove it. It was just a hair too short and like I'm so close to like perfection. So I pulled it off and I'm just gonna resaw it.
Oh, I think it looks fine just as it is, but I get it. Man, it looks so great.
Yep.
All right, guys, we'll see y'all next time. Thanks for watching.
Yeah, bye-bye. Woo-hoo. Okay.
Ah!